Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're going to be continuing our unit in poetry, and today we're going to be covering Cinquain. So in reading, we're going to look a little bit about Cinquains, what they are, and then in writing, you're going to be writing your own Cinquains. So what is a Cinquain? Poetry has different structures, so different amounts of lines, different stanzas, sometimes rhyming repetition, right? All the figurative language devices that we used. Some structures of poetry are really simple. So a cinquained poem is a poem with 5 lines and 11 total words. So a cinquain is the structure of having 5 lines and 11 total words. So here's an example. This is a structure of a cinquain. And so as we see, it starts with 1 word and then 2 words, 3 words, and then a phrase, and then 1 word again. So this cinquain is about school. School, academic, elementary, learning, teaching, growing, young minds molded daily, education. So as you notice with the lines, the first line is kind of a noun, and in that third line, each word ends with ing. So we're going to look a little bit into the structure of a cinquain. So when you write a cinquain, or the author writes a cinquain, this 5-line poem, it describes a person, place, or thing. So for example, apple, red, shiny, biting, chewing, bobbing, do not eat the seeds, snack. So as we look at this graphic organizer, it says the first line, so here is apple, is 1 word that tells what your subject's about, and it's usually a noun. The second line is usually 2 words that describe that noun. So we know that that's an adjective. And then the third line is 3 action words using ing. The fourth line, so we have biting, chewing, bobbing in this poem, apple. And then do not eat the seeds is the fourth line, and that's a phrase that describes something else about the subject. And then our last line is 1 or 2 words that rename what the poem is about, or a synonym. So we're going to go through a couple cinquains, and then you are going to go to writing and write your own cinquain. So watermelon. Watermelon, juicy, sweet, dripping, slurping, smacking, so messy to eat, yummy. Okay, so that's all this cinquain about watermelon. So we have noun is the watermelon, juicy, sweet describes the noun, and then dripping, slurping, smacking. These 3 should be in a line. I have like a little, with my text box, it wasn't big enough. And then we have so messy to eat is a phrase, and then yummy. And then we have the poem snow. Snow, lovely white, falling, dancing, drifting, covering everything it touches, blanket. Okay, boys and girls, so that's your reading lesson today. You have a couple questions that go with this lesson, so go ahead to your Google reading stream, and then for writing, you're going to be writing cinquains today.